Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
Podcast, precious.
We don't care, we're about to swear on the air. It's the after the show, so tune in if you dare. KVJ, get risque every single day. It's uncensored. We can say what we want to say.
Yeah, welcome to it. Yeah, Wednesday. Getting our bitches. Hello, hello.
Hump Daddy, hump day.
You? I was kind of exciting. I was looking at this list of the best hip-hop songs of all time. You can tell old guys put this together.
And let me guess, Mo Money, Mo Problems is on the list.
Mo Money, Mo Problems? No. Not that I see.
0 for 1.
Yeah. Let's try, though.
Can't touch this?
Can't touch this. No.
0 for 2.
Not on the list.
Whoop, there it is.
Whoop, there it is. No.
Whoop, there it ain't.
Yeah. Whoop, there it ain't.
0 for
Yeah.
3, I've officially struck out. I'm shutting the fuck up now.
Just let Kevin read the list.
Life's a game. I like turning things into games.
Yeah, they took 100 critics, experts, and artists, including Common and Slick Rick, to older statesmen, and they compiled a list of the top 20 rap tracks of all time. Now, keep in mind, Common's probably about my age. Slick Rick is older than me.
Yeah, Slick Rick, Bedtime Stories, is one of the best.
It is.
You ever see that interview he did when he was in prison and every other thing he said was, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I guess I know
That's
what you're
one of
saying.
the big crutches in the hip-hop community, the know what I'm saying.
But he really, really abused it.
Yeah.
Well, I think we need to know what he's saying.
He's a Roddy Dotty. We likes to party.
Yeah, it is.
That's him,
yeah,
right? Okay.
Yeah, it's Slick Rick. Yeah, there's a lot. Everybody got their crutches. Hip hop got their own crutches. You know what I'm saying is a big crutch? Hear that all the time. LL Cool J, his crutch. You know what his crutch was?
Licking his lips.
Oh my gosh. We used to play an LL Cool J drinking game, and every time he was like, and it would be, oh man, we were gonna wind up messed up. You had to drink every time he licked his lips. You couldn't go through a 3-minute interview without drinking 30 times.
He's got delicious lips.
He must. He's licking them all the time. Loves them. 12 of the final top 20 songs were released between the years of 92 and 95. Now, is it just the people that were picking them, or is that a golden era of hip-hop?
I will say during that time, hip-hop was played everywhere. You would see it. You would hear a whoop, there it is,
Yeah.
followed up by a rock song or a pop song.
Yeah.
And you don't hear that anymore. I think that does kill the potential of audiences that normally wouldn't be seeking that out.
Yeah, I wonder now. I look at some stuff that is out there today. I like the Drake. I think Post Malone stuff is really good, but I don't know if he's even necessarily considered hip hop. He's kind of on that. I don't know what the hell he is.
He does rap
Oh,
though.
yeah,
but
yeah.
he does a lot of that singing stuff too. He's morphed into that whole. But I would say he's rap.
Yeah, but I look at my daughter, listens to. She's 21, and the stuff. It's pretty much all these littles and people that I just don't even know, and it's the stuff I just.
Oh, Kevin, you love Lil
I can't
Yachty.
stand. I cannot stand. It all sounds the same.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's just so terrible. And I sound like the oldest, grumpiest man when she turns on her music.
But think about just even on our radio station, you'll never hear a rap song or a hip hop song ever really played on here. Radio was different. Even the way music stations or the music videos, how they did it was different.
Yeah, we're an adult hit music station, and so even back in the 90s they did have that where it's like anything, you couldn't play any kind of hip-hop there, so we're kind of in that genre. WRMF is where they've always had the non-rap versions. They would edit that part out. The top 40 straight top 40, like what we used to be on, was they would play all that kind of stuff.
Sure.
But that's what I'm talking, like top 40 stuff where it's the mass appeal. You don't hear that anymore, where it's hip hop songs followed up by a Katy Perry song.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not playing top 40 itself right now. I don't know what necessarily is making. I mean, I listen to the streaming stuff, and and for people that don't know, morning shows are different. Like if you're on in the morning, that was always kind of tough for me to stay up on stuff because the night shows that are on radio stations will always play the new stuff. They kind of break the music because they take chances and they got a younger audience. If a song winds up on a morning show, that meant that the song was a bona fide hit. They don't take any chances. That was the day part you don't mess with. So we're not going to throw a song that may or may not be good. It's only so same thing for us on WRMF. We only get the absolute big time smashes that they know are the safest songs you can play.
And established artists that you just know it's going to be a guaranteed hit.
And I've been doing mornings for 25 plus years. So it's like, it's been...
You old?
I am old. So, I mean, I'm going back to this era before I was on playing, doing songs at night and playing all the young stuff where you could really say that you had that kind of variety. Yeah, I mean, now if you tuned into what they're playing on the top 40 stations here in town, I don't know. It's probably a little bit of a mix. I think
a little more rap heavy.
They love like the Post Malone. The Post Malone is great because Post Malone, women 30 and 40 love Post Malone.
Right.
And yet it still is okay with like my 21-year-old daughter. She's like, nah, it's not Jeremiah, but okay. Yeah, she'll put up with it. Yeah, some of the songs that they have on this, Kanye West Runaway from 2010 is the most recent entry on this list. Number 1 rap track of all time that they came up with. Oh, boy, he's still playing. Yeah.
Gold Digger.
No, not Gold Digger.
Can I
not
still continue?
I'll give you 2 more guesses.
And you say this hits from 2010, you say?
No.
I would say Runaway by Kanye.
No, Kanye West Runaway from... I don't think either one of you got it. Kanye West Runaway from 2010 was the most recent entry. Doesn't mean it was number 1, but yeah, so that means any song is going to be older in 2010.
Okay, the big one's going to be older than 2000.
It's going to be older than that, yeah.
Older than that.
Older than that, yeah. In fact, I'll tell you, it was 1994.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Or Gin and Juice. Or something from Tupac.
Okay.
Or Hypnotized by Biggie.
Oh, damn.
Oh, okay. You're dancing on it. You're getting close.
Okay, a little
Yeah.
bone, crossroads.
Now you're getting cold. Yeah, you're getting real warm with Virginia.
Oh, you broke it with the bone.
Oh, yep. Biggie Smalls. It is going to be.
Yeah. Okay. Which one?
More money, more problems.
Nope.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, when I was flat.
Juicy.
Yep, Juicy.
Yeah, Juicy number 1 song, which I can't argue that. That is an amazing song from 1994.
Birthdays were the worst days. Now we drink champagne when we're
thirsty.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, he was great. That was the one song he had in the top 20. The other songs that they put in here, Fight the Power by Public Enemy.
Is that Fight the Power?
Fight the Powers that be. Yeah, that was to me, anytime I talk about the old hip, it's like, I mean, that was a social injustice song. It's like, who's the comedian we always bring in here? We always, me and him just always go back and forth. I'm like, well, man, it just doesn't seem like hip hop today is not, we always complain about it. We sound like 2 old dudes in our 40s complaining, be like, I mean, hip hop should be the format of change.
Ari Spears.
Ari Spears. Yeah,
Ari
we
Spears.
always go off on that. We go back and forth. I'm like, it just seems like they're just, the stuff they're going off about is just stupid. Like, give us something. Like, say, have some meat, have a message.
Is there any NWA on that list?
NWA is number 18 with Fuck the Police, 1988.
Coming straight from the underground.
One of my favorite rap songs, and I didn't even really know about it until the whole NWA movie came out. But Ice Cube, when he left the band, No Vaseline, that is such a good jam.
Yeah, I got to listen to that because
love
I
that.
I don't know that one.
He goes in on all of them, and they were, I mean, if you believe the movie, they were all really, really pissed. It's so good.
And I love Ice Cube, too. He was great. He's got the number 17 song on the top 20 rap tracks of all time.
Is it either Fool, you know how we do it, or is it the one, Today Was a Good Day?
It was a good day, yeah.
This was, all I played when I first got my Sunbird was this song.
Yeah.
This and Billy Joel. And
Okay.
the Carpenters. Ice Cube, Billy Joel, and the Carpenters.
Quite a mix.
It is.
Don't play it too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Better put that down.
Yeah. 1992, that was out. Dr. Dre, you'd mentioned also from 92, Nothing But a G Thing. Baby is number 5 on their list.
Do you remember the words to Today Was a Good Day? If I just waking up in the morning, gotta... Thank God.
Thank God. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it has.
I don't know, but today seems kind of odd. No barking from the dog, no smug.
Yeah. Hog is coming up now. So
Mama's cooking breakfast with no hog.
Yeah, okay.
I got my grub on, but didn't pig out. Finally got a call from my girl. I want to dig out.
Yeah. Oh, look at you. I love it. He's bringing it.
He's straight.
Cover Lake Park.
Number 14 on their list they got here is a song I forgot about. I was just listening to it this last weekend. This is a pretty good little song. Rapper's Delight, Sugar Hill Gang from 1980.
But then every rap song sounded just like that right after the release.
Yeah, because then you had from Sugar Hill Gang, number 4 on their list is Grandmaster Flash, The Message, which
And
is
once
great
again,
from 1982.
same old thing. Ha ha.
It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
That's the kind of laugh. Virginia does that sometimes when she's like,
Yeah. It's a great list. They got Queen Latifah on here. They got Tupac on there. They got Nas. They got The Roots.
That was going to be one of my games we play when Kevin's out of town. Is it an 80s rapper laughing, or is it Virginia?
I like it. You can play today.
Yeah, you do that sometimes. It's so weird.
She does have it, yeah. So yeah, that'd be a good little playlist. But I like to see that. But I'm like, okay, that probably is still just the old guys talking about. No Miami Bangers from Two Live Crew. Yeah, they should be on there. I didn't see it in their top 20.
Who's saying "Shake That Ass, Bitch, Let Me See"? Is that Two Live Crew?
I don't even know what song you're talking
Shake
about.
that ass, bitch. Let me see what you got.
Let's look it up.
You know that song?
Oh, of course. I mean, I love to shake this ass.
It kind of reminds me of that whole like 69 Boys kind of era. Remember, it was almost like that arena.
Big bass sound. Yeah, it was a Miami big bass sound.
Here, get it. That whole kind of thing.
That was it was like Woot. They had Woot, there it is, and Whoop, there it is. Remember that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. So they had that. I didn't, totally get into that. I was like, okay.
Do you remember a band called the Splack Pack?
No, never heard of them.
They're from down south Florida, I believe.
Oh, really? Okay.
They didn't.
Never heard of them.
They had that one. I think it had that hit. I don't know if it was a hit on the radio, but it's kind of gross.
It was called "Shake That Ass, Bitch" by the Booty Bass.
They have to be a one-hit wonder.
They have to be, right? I think that's the
or a no-hit wonder.
That was a hit, Kev.
Was it?
Bitch, let me see what you got. Don't play it too long.
I don't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe you weren't in the club
Well,
booty shaking.
no, I mean, keep in mind, I was in this era, early 90s, I was in Athens, Ohio at Ohio University. So, I mean, we got all the Nothing But a G thing, baby, but, we're not going to get some of the stuff you probably had here in South Florida.
Okay, so Splack Pack and Kid Money were a part of Booty Bass.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because there was a song that everyone always played it. It was, I need some slow head. I need some slow head, girl. I need some slow head. I need some slow head, girl. And I felt like it was a hit, but then it couldn't have been on the radio. There's no way.
What was that? Gosh, what is that song I was singing about? Those guys that were from Belle Glade. They were the 90s.
Yes.
Hip-hop sound, because they're like, the New York, banana, and then they said, and I was here in South Florida, they go, Belle Glade. I'm like, oh, Belle Glade,
Is that
wait,
the
what?
69 Boys?
I don't know, maybe it was. It was a song I knew in Ohio, and I didn't realize till I was here. I think we were playing it, like doing
Belle Glade?
And I'm like, wait, Belle Glade? I'm like, did he just say Belle Glade?
I
I'm
know
like,
where that is.
yeah, why would somebody be shouting out Belle Glade? And yeah, that's what it was. The guys are from the Glade, the muck.
During that time period, this is another one you like, Virginia. Give me that donkey butt and them big old legs.
I ain't too proud of it.
Yeah.
Bring it down, say please.
Please, please,
Yeah.
please.
Let me ride that, Kevin. Let me ride that, Kevin. Let me ride that, Kevin.
That's when everybody was wearing the neon-colored body glove.
Yes.
Remember that in all the videos?
Oh, yeah.
That body glove. I think the neon stuff's coming back, too.
Thank God.
That might be it. We might be able to throw a retro 90s hip-hop party.
I would love that more than anything.
We all got to wear a body glove.
And when you touch it, you can leave a handprint on it.
Oh,
I remember that, yeah. That was some good stuff. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty solid list. But, yeah, anytime I see anything that validates my own beliefs, I bring it up. So I still believe that current hip hop is garbage for the most part. Just can't get into it.
But you love that hip hop country, that new sound.
No, I don't. God, it's terrible.
I know.
I mean, I'll give you the Lil Nas X. I mean, that's fine because it's different. But yeah, after Benny Blanco and everybody else started, I'm like, guys, stop. Just stop. Let me see here. Got some emails going on. David from the Pizzle said, love listening to you guys. 2 things. I want to see what you guys think. Period party, but for women that are no longer going to have periods, like after menopause, not for little girls. Okay.
Your crusty party. Y'all dried up, girl.
You're knocking on that door, aren't you?
I am right there.
Really?
So I asked my doctor the other day when I went in for my PAP, what usually starts to happen? And she's like, well, usually it starts with like hot flashes, and I feel like I get those a little bit. And then she said it starts with like moodiness, and I definitely get those.
How do you know it's just not alcohol poisoning?
You've had this since I've known you, though. So you've been going through menopause for 15 years?
Maybe it could be those sausage bites.
And then your periods start to get like more irregular or more painful, which I have that too.
I feel like we're still in the same cycle, though. We haven't.
Mama's drying up, Bird. I don't know what to tell you.
Mama's grossing me out. No, I'm kidding.
Coming to the end.
Menopause is a beautiful thing. I don't want any fucking emails. It's great.
It's a beautiful thing.
I don't think it's a beautiful thing.
But
I think if you talk to women going through it, they would tell you it's not a beautiful thing.
You can say that because you're not a man, but they have menopause in it, though. Menopause.
Man, you need to pause before you comment.
That's right. I can't say anything because I've got a very small penis.
It's microscopic.
All right, let's not go that far. No, it's a grower.
Let me see here. Other stuff that we got going on. Xavier, who is weirded out by all the man period thing that we talk about. Can we just stop with you guys don't have man periods?
Is this Xavier from the chat room?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, Xavier, you got a problem with a lot of things. And I think it sounds like you are on your man period because you're writing defensive emails.
Angry? Yep, you're definitely on the rag.
Very moody, Xavier.
Mm-hmm. Let me see here. We got an update on Wrinkles the Clown.
Nice.
From Michelle and Plantation said, so Inside Edition interviewed the director of the Wrinkles movie, and he stated that he staged it to make people believe that it was a true story, but it's not.
They Blair Witched our ass.
He said Wrinkles did have parents calling him on 2014 to scare their kids straight, but he never really did it. When asked if he thinks people would be upset when they find out it was made up, he laughed and said some people have a small threshold for fear, and that's what he was going for. So.
The way they did the trailer is very good. I know you've seen it, Virginia.
Yeah.
They make Wrinkles look real fucking creepy.
And it looks like it's a real story, too. They're getting good at tricking us.
Yeah, that's the new thing. Although it's really not that new. They did it with Blair Witch. I remember all the hype about Blair Witch. And this is pretty much before the internet, really. Where, oh, it's real. You're going to watch this movie. You're really seeing people. And I remember I was on a date, and this girl was so over the top with her reactions anytime something would happen. Oh my God. I think they're going to die.
Hold me, Bird.
It was extra.
I need a big, strong man like yourself to protect me.
I was too busy holding the popcorn.
Was it bottomless?
No, it wasn't.
More butter.
That's only when you and Kevin go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. Let me see. Got Tiana sent an email. Apparently in Port St. Lucie, a few years back around Christmas time, my neighbor friend had a pet rat that passed away late in the evening. To avoid the dead rat to stink up the home overnight, my neighbor placed the rat in an empty Amazon box and placed it outside on the front porch with intentions to bury it the following morning. Well, the next morning around 10 a.m., they went outside to retrieve the box and proceed with the burial of the rat, but found that the box was nowhere to be found.
Porch Pirates.
Now, it could have been another animal that had taken it, but they found no traces. That's when my neighbor went to our neighborhood Facebook page and posted how somebody had taken their beloved pet rat that they just wanted to give a proper burial to. Now I have surveillance cameras around my home, and one is facing in the direction of my neighbor friend's home, so I reviewed my cameras, and the surveillance shows an individual running straight towards their house from the home across from them and running back. I show my neighbor friend the video, and they call the police to make a report. The officer reviews the video and says that he can't get a good image of the individual, but he will go and talk with them. A few days go by, and my neighbor friend informs me that they received a package in the mail that contained their beloved pet rat. So in short, the pet rat was stolen by a neighbor who thought it contained something other than a rat and was confronted by the police, who told them that they were caught on tape, so they should send it back via mail.
So they kept the rat that long, too? That's a long time to keep a rat carcass. Oh, rats.
All that stuff happened in the neighborhoods.
Man, I'd love to catch a porch pirate.
It would be cool.
I mean, I'm not going to do anything. I'd like to catch them on camera.
Tackle them and hold them.
I don't want to tackle nobody. I'm definitely going to sprain an ankle, get sued, and my ass kicked.
Think about that on video, though. You tackling a porch pirate, and then the police come, and you're holding them, and they're high-fiving you. Then they open up the porch pirate's car, and it's filled with all these packages he stole from other people, and you get to drive around and return them all. You're the hero.
I want to attack somebody that is like hurting somebody, but they don't see me coming, and then you tackle them or hit them over the head with a shovel to save the one person, and all that's caught on video.
And then you realize you hit the wrong person.
And then I go to jail.
For assault. And then you really do get to become Pound Cake Pennington.
You hit the bad guy.
There's no way I'm not Pound Cake Pennington if I go to prison.
Just walk in the cell and bend over.
Guys, they call me Pound Cake.
She's lemon.
There's a very sleazy Van Halen song called Pound Cake.
There is?
Shocking.
Oh, this is now your entrance music whenever we go anywhere.
Is it about pretty much just pound and tail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's about like, the concept is about monogamy, about I just love my baby's pound cake.
Is that, gosh, they might be worse than Kiss.
There's some bad stuff, yeah. It's pretty cheesy. Yeah, that's that kind of what's homegrown and down home. That makes one cooking up that old time long lost recipe for me. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's about David Lee Roth just sitting around in the hotel eating pound cake.
This was in the Sammy Hagar years.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hagar likes some pound cake.
Yeah, let me get on some of that. Shake it up, bake it up nice. I so love my baby's pound cake. Poetry in motion.
It's so awesome.
The imagery is so powerful.
I love it.
Jackie sent us an email. She was listening to the neighborhood drama we were talking about earlier on the regular show. Said, I always enjoy listening to Facebook Fishing and the Next Door drama. I saw this today. Thought you might enjoy some mommy group mess. This is in Pennsylvania. It's a push notification to every member in our township. It says, ladies, I may need some help. People who know me, please keep to yourself. She's already sent it out to the entire township. Keep this to yourself. Whoops.
Dummy.
I need help with the kids after school Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 5 to 9:30-ish. I might be asking my husband to move out. I have 3 kids, 10, 8, and 3.
But I don't want to post any of this. Seriously, this is killing me, guys.
Please keep this on the DL. Push notification to everyone.
Please, guys, do not like and share this, okay?
Please don't tell my husband. I'm about to kick him out.
I see those kinds of posts all the time. Well, guys, I don't want to even go on Facebook and talk about this, so I'm going to continue to do so and tell you all this shit I don't want to tell you about, but again, I'm going to continue to do so. It happens a lot, man.
I think it's just attention.
Yeah.
It is.
I think it's just I need love. I need something.
It is, but there is a interesting psychology behind Facebook fishing.
Like, if I was about to break up with my man because he did something shady, I would just only be focused on revenge. I wouldn't be worried about getting attention and affection on Facebook. I'd just be thinking about all the fun ways to torture him and hurt him behind the scenes.
You don't post 19 different quotes about why your heart's broken and how you're going to be okay.
No.
Okay. Well, I know you're not.
I'm not. I'm going to go think about revenge and how to hurt him bodily and emotionally.
Mama's going to hide in the bushes.
Oh, yeah. No doubt she is. Scary. I got some suggestions here. Kyla, Pompano Beach, sent an email. She was listening, got a couple of TV suggestions. The first one is called Evil. It's basically about a skeptic woman who works for the courts who ends up investigating murders and deaths alongside a demonologist, which we talked about today, studying to become a priest. And they have to figure out if there is any connection between the spirit world and the crime. I'd never, until Jaber brought that up, heard of a demonologist. And now look, twice in one day. The second one is called Emergence, and it takes place on Long Island, New York, and it's a bit of a sci-fi. It's pretty interesting. Not really sure what the premise is because they haven't gotten that far yet. Third one is called Prodigal Son. Think it like it's the son of a convicted serial killer who himself has psychopathic tendencies, but he's a detective for NYPD covering the copycat killer case for his own father's crimes. Ooh, pretty sure it's CBS and Fox where you can find him. So there you go. If you love that element, a couple different shows for you to check out.
I like it.
They came up with a list talking about, it seems like a lot of murder seems to happen like in New York. When that Amityville
is in Long Island, yeah. It's just one town over from where my grandma used to live.
Fascinating story. And then the people that investigated that story. If you guys ever want to see a good ghost movie, I think it's one of the more better modern day scary movies is The Conjuring. I thought that was a fantastic movie. A lot of those ghost movies to me are the same shit over and over again. That movie had me going, wow, this is some freaky shit. Very, very good.
I don't think I could watch The Conjuring.
You are a bit of...
What?
Oh, is he gonna say?
you about to call her a pussy?
Let's go.
He was.
I think he was about to call you a pussy.
And then I realized people are going to think that's rude. Even though you don't think it's
I
rude,
don't.
but I'm going to get some shit. Bird, you can't talk to a woman like that.
Well, when it comes to horror movies, I am a giant vagina. I am scared of those movies. I don't want to watch them because they creep me out. And then I go to bed, I'm all like freaked out. I can't fall asleep because I'm like checking in the shower behind the shower curtain in the closet.
Those don't scare me. It's the real shit. If you watch 48 hours and there's some guy that's been murdering people and they don't find him and that's the end of the show, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go outside. I'm scared of the dark.
They had this list out from Brandwatch. It's reviewing tweets between September 2017 and 2018 to find the most haunted states. It's kind of interesting, their thing. Now, New York, that you hear all the time, and think about that. I think, New York might be one of the most haunted. They've got it number 5. Now, I don't know how they do this. They're just analyzing the number of ghost sightings or claims that a house, school's haunted on Twitter. And it's based on the population of the state, too. Because I would think like Massachusetts would be right up there because of everything that happened around Boston and all the old colonial stuff.
And it just seems like it would be haunted.
It should be, yeah. They don't have that as one of the top 5 highest. So that's why I don't think this necessarily matches up. They got North Dakota at number 1. Ohio, Nevada, Nebraska.
Ohio seems like it would be.
Ohio does. Yeah, Ohio's pretty good. I just know where I grew up, it was very weird. And, we had that one murder where they decapitated the kids and all that stuff and buried them all over town.
It's going to stick with you.
Yeah.
And I watched that special finally, and they're talking about Logan, Ohio and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it was so cool to hear them. I know they didn't really show Logan. I think you told me they were showing some other bullshit footage.
Yeah, no, they said they're like, they did a footage of like Logan, and it was supposed to be Logan. I'm like, where is that? And I tweeted my parents, or sent them a text of it, and they're like, I don't know, I've never seen it.
They dissed Logan too. Like, hey, Logan's the kind of place where if your brother and sister, you're fucking.
Well, yeah. Well, what sucked was they showed this photo.
Too bad you didn't have a sister, Kev.
And it looked all run down. And they were talking about Logan, a run-down town where nobody can get out of. It's the kind of place where
you never get out.
Dreams go to die.
Yeah, they really did make it seem like such a shit show.
And then they showed this terrible, photo, this, building, well, it's supposed to be the downtown. I'm like, that ain't the downtown. And so they really kind of threw some... I'm like, that's kind of bullshit, right? I mean, if you are talking about how shitty a town is and you show a photo, it's not even that town to represent how shitty it is.
I've noticed they do that sometimes in some of these specials where something might have happened even in like a Boca or a Fort Lauderdale. This happened in Miami. I'm like, it did not happen in Miami. You're basically calling all of South Florida Miami, and it's not.
Locals know, but 99% of the people watching that, they'll never know. They'll just be like, Logan is shitty.
I think they consciously do that shit to get people more into the whole thing.
Right.
And I'm not going to put up too much of a fight. Yeah, it could be made, the argument, but
Parts
still.
of Logan are shitty.
But you can't show the pizza crossing.
Don't
Logan.
show a fake downtown.
Just do it right. Come on, so we had that hanging over our heads, and then that whole devil worshiper thing was kind of got us attention.
Back in the day, when I've talked a little bit about that, but we here in South Florida, I want to say like 83, 1984, from Miami all the way up through Jacksonville. Had a serial killer named Christopher Wilder, and he was horrifying. He would go around malls and he would act like he was a photographer, and he would get girls thinking that they're going to do this whole photo shoot, and then he would kill them. And he was dumping bodies all along South Florida. Then it got into the Treasure Coast area. Then it got up to and they ended up going all the way to the borderline of Canada, where the police ended up killing him. But this guy was on he was out to kill people.
That's why I think Florida should be in the top 5. I mean, when they're talking about haunted, I mean, because you got Bundy here, you had the Adam Walsh case. You had, what's his name, 8 people, too. He had a time here.
So
Dahmer.
Dahmer did have a little rundown here, and some people believe that he was connected to the Adam Walsh case.
Yeah.
Because he worked down there in South Florida. He rented, or he had a work van that was constantly, he was using because he was working at some kind of convenient shop or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's been a lot. Otis Toole.
Devil Tree Story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy was fucking real creepy.
Yeah, I feel like Florida would belong in the top 5. Yeah, so.
Are you freaking your mind out yet, Virginia?
I don't like it.
The face eating, the thing in your area?
Yeah.
I mean, we had a lot of shit that was horrifying.
Yeah, I feel like Florida belongs there. Should be. I mean, more North Dakota. It just doesn't feel.
Yeah, North Dakota, that's BS.
Well, the only thing I can think of North Dakota is you're killing a lot of motherfuckers and then you're just throwing them out and no one's going to North Dakota because there ain't nothing out there. But how do I know there's nothing out in North Dakota?
Deb said in the chat room the Adam Walsh case had to do with drug cartels from the islands. Do you remember that?
I don't agree with Deb on that. Me and
don't?
Deb have a different opinion on the Adam Walsh case. In fact, Henry Lucas is the one they charged him with. They say Lucas or Toole, but I'm pretty sure it was Henry Lucas. And I definitely don't think it was the drug.
Why does it seem like these serial killers all kind of have these same type of names? They just sound like Otis Toole. Sounds like he would be a serial killer, and they always have 3 names.
The thing that was weird about Toole was he hung out with Henry Lucas. They were like a pair of murderers.
That's horrifying. When serial killers buddy up.
Yeah.
And do you think like they had a friendly competition?
Deb in the chat room saying, do you even read, Jay Bird? Yeah, I do read. Why don't you look at John Walsh, his father, and see what he has to say about the case? He's going to say that,
He thinks it was Toole?
The Lucas, I believe.
Or Lucas.
Yeah. But, I mean, Deb, if you want to have a murder off with me, anytime you want.
That sounds like you're threatening her to a kill.
I know.
If Deb shows up dead, you're going to be the
You know what
first
happens
guy.
to the loser, right?
You basically just fingered yourself.
There is audio be going, you want to have a murder off, Deb?
Hey, we got to bring him in for questioning.
I meant murder trivia off, Deb. I don't want to hurt you.
You don't want to put that down on audio.
No, I don't.
Yeah, no.
You're safe, Deb. I swear.
Yeah. And this is very nice. Nicole sent us an email. She has got Tire Shop, Mom and Pop Tire Shop Marathon.
Aw.
Yes. Anytime you guys are down this way.
Mom and Pop Tire Shop.
Yeah, Mom and Pop Tire Shop. You guys can come on in, a little challenge, maybe be a benefit for Little Smiles of the Bahamas or something. But they've been in marathon since 1960. We're old school. We do everything with just 2 people outside in the Keys heat with hand jacks. Wow. You come on by. It's Island Tire there. We'll provide the materials, location, our local paper for Keys Press. Okay, the Keys Press. Remember that? Yeah, so there we go. Maybe we can pop by there and change some tires, do a tire changing contest.
Oh,
Next
clean
time
your
we roll through
clock.
there.
We need to get down to the Keys.
I know we do. I've been saying it for years now. Just gotta make it
I
happen.
know. We can't keep saying.
Yes.
We got to go to Port St. Lucie, too.
Yeah.
And all we do is go to West Palm.
Just got to get out more often. So we're working on it. Hopefully soon. All right, well, you guys enjoy your Wednesday. Somebody said, can you tell me how to find your chat room? Yeah, if you're listening to other ways, we do it. It's on YouTube. That's the one where the most chat is going on.
The most sassy chat.
Don't let the live stream hear you, because then it turns into a civil war. Live stream versus YouTube, and
There's a lot more action on YouTube. Yeah.
Fighting with people.
Yeah.
Can you do both at the same time?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. could.
Just go in there and start watching the world burn.
Anytime someone's new and they're kind of getting lippy and the YouTuber, the YouTube chat room doesn't like what they're saying, like, oh, this is from the live stream.
So, yeah, if you just go to YouTube, look for the KVJ, it'll come up, KVJ TV ATS Podcast, and it'll have the date right next to it, and you can jump on in and say hello. That's how you find that chat room. All right, so y'all have a good day watching on YouTube or even on the podcast. We'll be back tomorrow. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.